Hey everybody, my name is BlakJak. Welcome back to Death Stranding. Last time we beat episode 6, Deadman. This time we're going to be taking on episode 7, Clifford. I had to think what the name of that one was for a second. Anyway, we left off before heading over to pick up our BB. Just because I wanted this chapter to flow nicely. Or rather, the end of that chapter flows nicely into the beginning of this one. So we're going to do a few things before really taking on this chapter. As you can tell, this one's a really short one, and by the name, you can already assume that we're going to be handling some sort of boss fight, which is very useful. So before we can go take a licking at a World War I simulation again, let's take a nap, because Sam has no energy and it's probably best to have the fullest amount of energy or stamina to take on another boss. Not that you need a lot of stamina to take on the boss, but it's just more so not being underprepared. Anyway, so we're going to head over to the cabin, which is actually south of here, which means I have to turn left and then head left for a grand majority of the time. Or we could just follow that giant hurricane over there. That too, that also works. And let's just avoid all these rocks because we have no real reason to have to deal with these, I guess. Anyway. So, last episode we had a really fun conversation about my professor, and that's a really cool looking thing. I'm going to take a screenshot of that real quick. Awesome. Anyway, in last episode we had a real fun conversation about my shitty professor, and I just wanted to mention that I was looking over the things to finish up some work, to hand in some like late work. I remembered how I was fucking with him. Essentially, he makes us, like, for every homework, he makes us describe what we did. And remember, every homework assignment is pretty much just retouching a photo. So after a while of saying the same shit, I got really tired of it. So I'd be like, yeah, whatever is, here's the original, here's the not original, here's the retouch, whatever. And then, like, here are the steps that I did to whatever. Like, by the end of it, I deadass, like, so we had one that we had to do three different artworks to fix up, and I was like, yeah, you know, I wang jangled the brightness, messed around with the contrast, played around with the whatever, the vibrancy, and then it's done, and then I played around with the vibrance, the vibrance, messed around with the brightness, up the contrast, you know, same old thing, and the last one I was just like, I made it better. That's it. I didn't change. I didn't describe anything. It was just like I made it better, and it's like you can see like the evolution of like how detailed process like how detailed my process was to fixing shit. It just like kind of just kept getting worse and worse and worse. It was like reading through it again. It was really funny. Maybe I'll make a video on it or something. Oh yeah, and the title of the tab that the new tab he made us do was it was supposed to be called Digital Fundamentals Work, right? And then whatever, that's it. But before we did that, he told us to make it intuitive. He was supposed to make sure to click on the tab. You know, like he didn't want any help from anyone to make sure that he was clicking on the right tab. And so the title that he put it was in all caps. He was like, yeah, make sure you have a new tab called DF Work, right? And that's, so what I did is I just made that tab called new category DF Work, and then whatever the week is, but like in all caps, just to fuck with him. Oh my god, it's really funny. I would post a link to the website, but I don't know. That'd be really funny. But anyway, there is the cabin, so we're gonna make sure we don't trip and fall down this fucking mountain, because that would suck. Imagine entering a boss fight with like a quarter health to death because you decided that you wanted to not be smart and use an anchor point. Instead, you wanted to jump down a mountain and just fucking fall and die. That would suck. Anyway, let's see if this remaining rope can actually last us a little longer. I mean, I don't think it will, but you never know. It might be just enough, right? Just enough. Perfect. We might actually need another rope, but I just so happen to have a few of those, so it's all good. Let's spike it down here and then head back down. Not sure if this is fully needed, like the full 30 meters, but you never know. Like I said, it might not be enough. Could be more than enough, who knows. Looks like it's just enough, so we're all good. Doesn't seem like we'd need a third one. Will this even reach? I mean, maybe I could have just dropped and made it, but I'm not gonna chance that. Anyway, the cabin's right up. Oh, fuck me. I ended up falling down the mountain anyway. Are you kidding me? Come on, man. Oh, bitch. Fucking stupid ass snowy mountain. Wonky ass physics. Bullshit. Stupid ass snow. Fuck this place. Anyway, we made it to the cabin. So let's see if we can grab our BB. Oh, okay. I won't lie to you, I thought we were going to play as Deadman because we didn't see Sam get swiped up the first time around. And I was like, oh, the last time we got swept up, it was Sam. But this time it was Deadman. So I was like, oh shit, are we playing with Deadman? That'd be pretty awesome. And this cutscene didn't fucking help anything. I was like, how the hell are we going to fight Clifford like this? maybe it's not World War One. Looks like it's World War Two.
Sam! Sam!
Deadman,
Oh, thank God I got through.
where are you?
No idea. I'm seeing tanks and soldiers. The uniforms date back over a century. World War II era, I suspect. Did you see the man leading the soldiers?
No.
I think it's the guy you told us about.
The born and bred warrior asshole who's gunning for BB?
He must be our ticket home, right?
Don't ask me. This is only my second time. And without BB, he'll be hard to find.
Lucky for you, I've got BB here in tip-top shape, just waiting for you. Where should we meet?
Is there anything unusual or distinct near you?
I'm in the sewers. Hang on. I can see a tower through a hole. A square tower, right above my position.
Gotcha. I'll find it and search for a sewer entrance. Can you sit tight for now?
Gladly. I won't move an inch.
Yeah, well, if I'm slow, you might have to.
What?
That warrior asshole. He wasn't after me. He was after BB.
Fuck me.
Right. If he's looking for anyone, it's you.
Oh no. Hurry the hell up, Sam.
Keep it together. I'm on my way. And don't hook up BB either. You'll lead him straight to you.
Oh boy.
Not that you would, since you hate them.
I just did because I was scared to death.
Disconnect, now.
Already done.
Don't let him take BB.
How? If he shows up with his soldiers, what do you expect me to do? Fight back? If I have to choose between BB and myself, well...
You won't. I'm ending the call.
Sam, it's not easy being me. No wife, no children, no friends. And so I sought solace, sought company in the dead. Over time, I made them a part of me. 70% of who I am today. But meeting you has opened my eyes. You're very special, Sam.
Oh, well, that was rather kind of Deadman to tell us. Anyway, let's go find Deadman. But along the way, since we got caught up in another supercell, we're not allowed to carry in any deliveries or any other items without it being swept up and misplaced somewhere else in the map, most likely. But I don't think I had anything particularly important, other than like maybe an anchor. I still have my power gloves, which is awesome, and the I almost called them hybrids. And the legs, the skeletons. Just be careful of any explosions because those will harm you, much like the bullets did in the last level. Other than that, you don't really have to worry too much about getting hit. I mean, like there's this part, but if you just time it right, you'll be fine. Even if you take a few pot shots, like I said, Sam can tank bullets. He's all good. And besides, there's a lot of cryobots around him. Yeah, that scared the shit out of me. I was like, oh fuck. I did not see that one coming. Yeah, that was funny. I actually forgot about that. That kind of got me again. I was like, oh. But yeah, we're going to follow this blood bag over here. The blood bags are going to be super important. As you can tell, we're in a different world war. So if this keeps up, are we going to be possibly seeing a World War III? Or are we going to keep with history track and whatever the next major war is, which was that, the 60s? Vietnam? Vietnam is the next one, I think. So, I might be wrong. It might be Korea. I don't remember. But Korea wasn't that... Was Korea that big a war? I don't fucking know. But yeah, so if we see Clifford again, that is to say, not we will be, but you never know. It's a video game. Most video games do things in threes, so if we're fighting him a second time, odds are we might be fighting him a third time. But we made it into the sewers, and we found a smoke grenade. That's pretty neat. Pretty neat. I don't know why I said neat there. Weird. Anyway, also, this is where I learned that you can use the spotlight functionality of the object scanner. If you tap up on the D-pad, you can switch it from BT mode to spotlight mode. But since I don't have a BB, there's no BT mode currently. So that's pretty neat. And you can move the spotlight with the left. Sorry, not with the left analog stick. Right analog stick. Seems like Deadman is holding on to Lou pretty tightly, so we're gonna have to look for him rather quickly. If you're in first-person mode, the spotlight will follow the camera regardless, so keep that in mind. And it might actually help you see things a lot clearer if the third-person mode's kind of getting in the way of these cramped spaces. Like, what's in here? Nothing? That's a perfect opportunity for like a jump scare, you know, like boo, you know, rat, or boo, dead guy, or something, you know. Boo, the sorrow. I don't know. Imagine the fucking sorrow disappears out of nowhere. That'd be hilarious. Is that a ladder? Well, it seems like we're gonna head down. Alright. Ooh, I hear a baby. Oh man, Deadman's freaking out my kid. Or, well, my tool. Like that. Also, it doesn't sound right. Freaking out Lou. We gotta save Lou from the treacherous arms of Deadman. Also, I am being a moron right here. I didn't see this fucking giant stairwell right here. I was like, oh, there he is. I was like, oh, over here. Alright, cool. And then I was like, wait, where is he? This is a dead end. What the fuck? I totally didn't see those staircases. I was like, oh, what? Nope, not in here. There's nothing in here. Is there a place to climb? No? Alright. I'm fucking lost. Alright, amazing. How did that happen? Oh, wait. What was that? Oh, okay. I didn't see that before. That was my thought process. I was being an idiot. But we found them.
Sam, over here. Sam.
Lou.
The little one should be working again. Let me see. Oh, well then. Maybe this is a special beach for soldiers who died in battle.
Maybe we should get the hell out of here.
Yes.
I'm surprised. I thought you would have abandoned BB by now.
Discard precious hardware? Never. So, do you still share memories? I see.
Stay here. Seems like I got other memories to tend to. I'm taking him down as you get us both out of here.
You know, Sam, I'm starting to understand why BB is so important to you.
Huh?
It's just a tool. Life and death are supposed to be irrelevant. But we've got attached to each other all the same, haven't we?
Kid's not just a tool. Name's Lou.
Lou, huh? That's a good name.
Seems like BB made an impression on Deadman. That's interesting. Oh, why didn't I climb that? That was weird. Anyway, it's time to find our old friend, Monsieur Clifford. And he seems to be right outside, so let's can I pick that up? Cool. Let's pick that up real quick. And let's head outside. See what's gonna happen around here. He seems to be close. I mean, BB seems to see him. So these soldiers actually are a little tougher than the ones from World War I, albeit our weaponry is still superior than theirs. We don't really have to worry about losing the gunfight per se, but they do have more defenses, so it's going to take a little bit more to kill these guys than it was the ones from World War I. That being said, the fight's actually not that bad. The map is actually a lot easier to maneuver around. It's a lot more open than the one from World War I, since you're not stuck in trenches, and if you go up into the Deadman zone, you know, you're gonna not get hit by stray bullets or anything. And there seems to be a lot of cover here, so as long as you keep your distance, shoot out the army men as quickly as you can, you should be fine. I mean, look at that, I already killed like all of them very decently. And I only really used like 1 or 2 clips. As for Clifford over here, if you just bombard him with shots like that, like just unload an entire clip into him, he's going to go down really easily. I lost a lot of health though. So make sure that in between rounds that you're healing yourself with the cryobites or using the empty bags, or using the blood bags to heal you up really quickly. Also, if you want, you might want to wait until the blood bag gets empty before eating cryobites, because if you pick up the cryobites before you're, if you pick up the cryobites after your blood bag heals you, you'll pick them up instead, and you can hold them off until you can hold on to them and use them as an item later on. The shotgun is rather useful here as well, but only particularly inside this ruined clock tower, it seems like. Or, I'm sorry, not clock tower, bell tower. As for anything that we have to get rid of, like this used blood bag, we can actually use them as more of a distraction. We can throw them, and throwing the objects will probably most likely lure them to other places because it'll be creating a noise. The level 2 assault rifle seems to have a scope, which gives it a dot in the middle, but other than that, I don't know if it does anything else like increased damage or... But I think the level 2 also allows you to use multiple different bullets, if I'm not mistaken. So that's pretty useful. Anyway, let's see. Another blood bag, that'd be really useful, but I have enough. I think I have another 2 after this one goes out. I have a shotgun, so I have enough ammo. I don't have to really worry about ammo. The Strand actually works on the BTs and on Clifford Unger, as well as the blood bullets. The blood bullets actually do a little more damage to the BTs. I don't know if they do more damage per se to Clifford himself, but definitely to the BTs. They go down a lot quickly. Be careful because the soldiers have different weapons other than just like a shotgun and a rifle. They have rocket launchers and other World War II era weapons on them, so keep that in mind. So if you see that guy with an RPG, he'll blow you the fuck up. Oh, there's Clifford Unger. I don't know if Clifford takes more damage with the blood bullets. I don't believe he does. It definitely takes longer for him to get knocked out using non-lethal weapons, most definitely. But that's not the same with blood and lethal rounds. At least it doesn't seem that way. This looks like a level 2 shotgun, so that also tells me that there's a scope with a little red dot on it. Okay, so he went that way, it seems like. I like that you can actually follow his little teleportation pools. It's pretty cool. Also, I don't know if I mentioned the Strand working on Clifford as well. It knocks him down, and then he's going to stay down for a little bit, giving you enough time to kick him, or shoot him again with another shot. I wouldn't really rely on the Strand to do a lot of damage, though. I would use it like to parry him if you get really close to him, and then knock him down, or if you get up behind him stealthily and take him down. Also, stun bombs would be really useful as like a knockout means. Also, grenades. If you have any hematic grenades, if you have any lethal grenades, they're useful against the BT soldiers as well. especially if they get into small groups. Like if you get like 2 or 3 of them. I haven't gotten 4, but I've gotten at least 3 of them before. You can kill them relatively quickly with 1 or 2 grenades. So that's useful. And that's 1. Oh, I missed. That's 2. Good, that's all 4, which means Mr. Unger is all alone and ready for me to shoot him with my shotgun. Ooh, he did not like that one. I knocked him back a bit. So like right around here is where I'd probably... Ooh, I punched him with the power glove. I forgot I have those on. Power glove is awesome. Yeah, that's where I would probably, at that point, equip the strand. Because you can parry him and then just tie him up. But we got him down for, what, the 3rd time? Which means there's 1 more round with him, if I'm not mistaken. Is that an anti-BT handgun that I just saw? Those things are really powerful. I did the World War I challenge again, just to see if I could do it with non-lethal weapons. Oh no, it was a grenade. But the anti-BT handgun took the World War II guys out in 2 hits, like at full charge. It was pretty cool. So yeah, I would definitely, the anti-BT handgun at full shot is really, really powerful. Light them up, that means they see me. Oh shit, hello rocket launcher. Fuck you, buddy. Oh, there goes your head. Goodbye for you. That was smart, I'd probably start chucking grenades, honestly. Oh, nope, just assault rifle, okay. Blood bullets for the BTs to get rid of them as quickly as possible. Honestly, the grenades though would be the best bet because you can get just all of them in 1 shot, or 2 shots, depending on. I don't know if you get any different cutscenes or anything out of the fights if you do it non-lethally. I haven't tried that. Like, that's what I was trying to do. I wanted to see if you can get anything out of doing it non-lethally, but I'm unsure. I might have to look that up, honestly. But there does the boss fight. Rather short. And, yeah.
This is all my fault. I should never have put you in that prison.
Alrighty, guys. I will see you guys for episode 8, Hartman, part 1. It's going to be split into 2 parts. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.